January Gardener's Checklist for beginner gardeners that are looking to start a garden this year and those who already have a garden. Starting off with those beginner gardeners, the first thing that you're going to want to do is to sit down and write a list of fruits and vegetables that your family actually eats and how much do they actually eat. For example, do you have spaghetti once a week or something that has a tomato sauce in it? Do your kids love snacking on cucumbers and peppers in the summer? Are you a big salad eater? Or what about potatoes? Next, I want you to go outside and realistically look at your growing area and measure out how much space you actually have to work with. It is best if you can locate your garden close to your house or some place that you can see it and you're going to see it every day because you'll be more apt to go out there and maintain it and take care of it. I also want you to realistically keep in mind how much time you have to devote to your garden between starting seeds and all the way through the summertime, and base the amount of space that you're going to use for your garden off of that, but give yourself room to expand so you can put smaller growing area in now, and if you really love gardening, then you can make it bigger next year. Now, because our days are still not as long as they will be in the summertime, you can start to take note of the direction of the sun, where it's coming from, and what it looks like throughout the day. What are the shadows like on the ground? But you're really not going to get that information until all the trees have filled in and the days are a little bit longer. So just start looking at it now, but the major thing is to figure out where you would put a garden. And obviously the sun's direction really isn't going to change from where it's coming from very much, so that's an easy one to write down. Next, on that piece of paper where you've written what your family likes to eat, I want you to write one goal for your garden. Even if it is, I just want to see if I can grow one thing. Or are you wanting to go big and grow all of your fruits and vegetables and be self-sustaining? Tip: under promise, over deliver. Set lower expectations for yourself so that you don't feel self-defeated if you don't meet your expectations. Next, the fun part. Start making a list of the seeds that you want to get. I wouldn't suggest buying all of the seeds just yet until you actually figure out what you want. But if there's a few that you're like, I have to grow this, then go ahead and get it. But you don't want to spend, seeds can get pricey, by the way. You don't want to spend more than you have to until you figure out what you're actually going to be growing and how much space you're going to have to work with and actually plant. Seed buying can be an addiction. I'm just warning you. If you plan to grow asparagus, which I don't grow asparagus, but if you plan to grow asparagus, you will need to go ahead and order those now. Asparagus is one of those long time commitments, so it's not something that you're going to be able to harvest this year. Just warning you, but you would want to order it now. Now, those of you that have already been gardening, your checklist for January is to start looking for animal damage on any of your perennial plants. Do you have fruit trees or perennial fruit plants? Check and see if they've been damaged by deer or had them coming and eating on the bark of the tree at all. You're also going to want to inventory the seeds that you currently do have and organize them. This is what I organize mine in. These are just for 4x6 pictures. You can actually pick these up at Michael's. I think a few people said that they were on sale recently. I don't know if they still are, or you can find them on Amazon. You're also going to make a list of what worked well for you last year. What varieties did you really enjoy growing? What worked out? And you can also say what didn't work out too. And on there, write a goal for yourself. It seems like each year I change what I'm trying to do. I'm either having an experiment to see if these certain plants will grow well close together, or should I make them farther apart? Or, the first year was, does no-dig gardening actually work? And again, just like beginning gardeners, sit down and make a list of your wish list of seeds that you would like to get, or plants, transplants, or if you have to get ones that are from bare root like strawberries or raspberries, make a list of those. And again, if you're going to add asparagus to your garden, you would want to order them now. So if you've hung out with me this far, thank you so much. And if you're new here, my name is Rachel. I am a Zone 6 Connecticut gardener, and I'd love it if you'd like and follow along with me as I go into my 4th growing season in a no-dig garden. Happy planting, everyone.